morning. How are you doing today? Are you ready to meet the class helper of the day? Look at the picture. Can you guess who he is? He's Julio. Hello, Julio. You are going to be the teacher's helper today. Can you tell me what day is today? Yes, today is Thursday. And how's the weather like today, Julio? Is it sunny, hot? Very good. Now, to start our lesson, I'm going to show you some pictures. Make sure you have with you your pencil and a piece of paper. Go get it. Ready? Now, I want you to look at the pictures and at the piece of paper, write the name for each item, all right? Could you do it? Was it easy or hard? Remember that you can look at your English book for help. Now, let's start with the class activities. We are going to start with the English skills section of your English book. Okay? Do you remember that yesterday we read the story, A Day in the Park? Today, we are going to listen the story one more time. Let me share you my screen. Ready? Let's listen.
A day at the park. All the families from our school had a picnic at the park. We set our basket of food on the table as Dad got the fire going. Some children played on the swings, as others rode their bikes around the park. Later on, we all sat down at the tables for lunch. This was a fun day at the park.
Now, let's turn to page Enrich, going deeper. That means that we have to think a little bit more, okay? Read each situation carefully. Brainstorm ideas on how to solve each situation. Write your answer on the lines. All families from our school had a picnic at the park. When we arrived, it was raining. Oh my God. What can we do? Should we go home? Probably that is a good idea. Should I put a tent? That also sounds good. Think about it. What else can you do? Number 2 says, while Dad was starting the fire, he had an accident and burned his hand. Uh-oh. How can we solve that situation? Should we call an ambulance? Should we put Daddy's hand on cold water? What do you think? Make sure you write your answer, okay? Number 3 says, some children played on the swings, but there were not enough swings for everyone. How can we solve that situation? Probably we can take turns Do you have another idea? Write it down. We all sat down at the tables for lunch, but not everyone brought enough food. So what can we do? Yes, we can share the food, okay? We can serve smaller portions of food so everybody can eat. Very good, kids. Think about other options on how to solve those situations and you can write them down. Please make sure you pause your video here so you have more time to do it. Let's turn to page 46. Enrich visible thinking. We are going to plan a picnic. Read each column and write your ideas. I need your help, okay? Things that we need for a picnic? Tell me. Very good. Let me write it down. We need food, plates. What else? What else do we need? Drinks. Make sure you write more things to the list, okay? Now, activities to do at the park. Please help me. Tell me, what can we do in the park? Very good. We can play on the swings. Read a book. Jump the rope. Very good, guys. Those are great ideas. Make sure you write those down and also your own. You can ask Ma or Dad for examples, all right? Now, on the teamwork section, it's your turn to talk with Mom or Daddy. You are going to decide how to answer those. Where are you going to make your picnic? What day and at what time, okay? Very good. How does it make you feel, the plans for that picnic? Are you feeling happy or sad? Probably you can do it this weekend if you have a yard or even in your living room. Now it's time for you to pause the video here and I will see you in a minute, okay? Hello kids, welcome back. Now I want you to look at this picture. Is that a girl or a boy, Kika? Very good, it's a girl. Now, Mikel, can you help me read the words? Yes, pretty and beautiful. Now, who can tell me what those words are? Are they synonyms or antonyms, Brian? Very good. Those are synonyms. Synonyms are words that have the same or similar meaning. Now, let's create some sentences to practice a little bit more. Leia is pretty. And as a complete sentence, I start with a capital letter and I end with a period, all right? Now, how can we change that sentence? What word do we have to change? Can you tell me, Jimena? Yes, the word pretty. I need you to write a new sentence on the blank section of your book where you use a synonym for pretty. Make sure you pause your video here so you have time to do it, okay? I will see you in a minute. Over here, we have another example of synonyms. Look at the tree. Look at the person. Wow, The tree is big. Let's write a sentence together. The tree is big. Now, Gonzalo, from that sentence, what's the word that we have to change? Yes, big. Now, it's your turn again to write a new sentence using a synonym for the word big. Please pause your video here and I will see you in a minute. Now, what about these words? Hot and cold. Are they synonyms? Do they mean the same? No, very good. Kumar, are those words synonyms or antonyms? Very good, Kumar. Those words are antonyms. And what do antonyms mean? They are opposites, okay? Words that mean something different. Let's try some examples. Over here we have two kids. This is Victor and this is Kika. Look at their faces. Is Victor happy or sad? Sad. So let's write a sentence about it. Victor is sad. Now, look at Kika. Can you do her sentence on your own? Please pause the video here and I will wait for you. Now, we have two new kids. This is Sebastian and this is Elisa. Let's look at their hair. Sebastian's hair is short. Elisa's hair is very good, long. Now, let's create some sentences. His hair is short. Now, what about Elisa's hair? Hair. Can you complete that sentence for me, please? Make sure you pause the video here, okay, right? Kids, let's continue. Look at the words in the bubbles. Natalia, can you help me read? Today, tomorrow, yesterday. Remember that those words help us understand what day is it. Let's make an example. Today is, yes, today is Thursday. So, if today is Thursday, tomorrow will be, can you help me, Julio? Yes, Friday. If today is Thursday, yesterday was, can you tell me, Leia? Yes, Wednesday. Very good. Now, let's try it on your own. This time is your turn. Today is Sunday. Now, you on your piece of paper have to write what day is gonna be tomorrow and what day was yesterday. Make sure you pause your video here so you have time to do it, all right? Let's try one more. You have your clue here. Yesterday was Friday. So with this day of the week, you can answer what day is gonna be tomorrow and what day is today. Please make sure you pause your video here so you have time to do it. Now, let's look at this picture, all right? Sarah, can you tell me what is this? Very good. That's a bus. Now, what happens when I have two? Are we going to use the same word to describe them? No. it's going to become a plural. Now, these are buses. Remember that the words on plural end with S. But we have some nouns that already end with S, like bus. So that is why we have to add an ES at the end. Let's try another example. Victor, can you tell me what's that? Very good. This is a box. What is going to happen when I have two of the same object? Am I going to use the same word to describe those? No. Now we have two. The word changes to boxes. And again, our plural ends with the word es because the sound x is very similar to the sound s. So we have to use the letter E to identify that it is a plural, right? Now, let's try some more. Now, let's look at these two pictures. Elisa, can you tell me what is this? Yes, that's a dress. Daniel, can you tell me what is this? Very good. That's an axe. Now, if you look both in X and S. Now it's your turn to practice. On a piece of paper, you are going to make two of these and two of this. And write its plural form, alright? Please pause the video here so you have time to do it. Welcome back, kids. Now, we are going to work on the STEAM section of our book. Today, we are going to make something very interesting. Okay, let me show you. Now, look at this. What does it look like? Yes, it looks like a clock. This is a sundial, okay? And it helps us know what time is it. This is a clock. This is a sun's clock. You place it outside, and depending the position of the sun, it's going to tell you what time is it. Now, do you want to make one? You can do it with mom or dad during the week. The instructions for this are on pages 136 and 37 from your English book. Next, I'm going to show you a video on how did I make this, okay? The materials that I used were tape, scissors, a plastic plate, a straw, permanent markers, a lighter and a pen. Be very careful. A ruler. Now, I use the ruler to trace some lines. Each line is a time in the clock. Then I added the rest of the clock to the plate. I used the lighter and the pen to create a hole in the center of the plate. You have to ask mom and dad for permission. Then I put the straw on the hole, and once I finished, I took it outside to check if the straw created a shadow. Look, that's Penny checking out the clock. You have more examples next. Now, it looks fun to do it, right? I hope you have the time to do it and answer the pages on your STEAM book. Now, kids, with this, we end our lesson of the day. Before we go, I need your help to read the following words. Are you ready? Very good. The next one. Very good. And the last one. Excellent. You did good. Kids, enjoy your day and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.